told me earlier this week, if he doesn't win, he should probably retire.
It's not the first time he's told him that.
Exactly. Birka could really hit. He'll throw the jab, and I think Manfredo obviously wants to box him. So there's two places to be. Box him from the outside, be quicker, or get inside that power. And Wally, as you said, go up the middle because Birka swings wide.
Yeah,
like
but you know, it's funny you should mention that because we did ask, you know, Manfredo today, you're going to box this guy, right? I mean, you know, I assumed that's what he would do. And he said not necessarily. He might actually want to get in the pocket with this guy and exchange punches, which I think would be dangerous.
Birka just looks so strong.
Very strong.
And Manfredo came at him, hit him with a left.
But if you notice, Manfredo is standing his ground, and he looks like he wants to trade punches with this guy.
Birka just, he looks like granite. He's been down once by Jadon Codrington, sinks a left hook to Manfredo's body, and really backed off Píter there.
And they almost look like they're in different weight classes.
Yeah, they're really going to both, they say, well, it looks like Birka's taking control offensively, but they're going to read each other, see how they hit, and I think Manfredo has got his answer already. Birka hits hard. There's that overhand right. Jabs right straight through, so Birka throwing a lot straighter, Wally.
Not only that, that right hand definitely got Manfredo's attention.
Exactly.
Pushed him back a little bit.
He was right up the middle with it. And there it is again. He was short, so Manfredo's got to roll a little bit, catch those shots with his right hands. And there he hooks, comes back. So Manfredo is slugging a little bit with him. They're flat-footed in the middle of the ring.
Yeah, while we have the chance, let me just say, I think this is a very dangerous tactic that Manfredo has chosen here.
No question. He's right in the wheelhouse of Birka. He's either got to get really close and smother that power, I think, or start moving and outbox him. He's got quick hands, Wally.
It won't be the first time, Nick, that we've seen a guy, especially fighting in his hometown, try to prove something. You know, and I don't know if that's what he's trying to do, but it certainly does not seem like he's playing to his strengths right now.
Birka, certainly not unnerved. He is fighting very much in control, but he is no doubt about it the more effective aggressor here.
Get off his head.
In the first round.
Clearly the harder puncher. So you just think that Manfredo would be a little bit more mobile, would use a little bit more of the ring and use his hand speed. Instead, he looks like he wants to go punch for punch.
Yeah, there's no side-to-side movement. Birka couldn't get on the court.
No punching, no punching.
Ricky Gonzalez, our referee. Píter Manfredo in the white, Sakio Birka in yellow. Tries to connect the tail end of that right hand, and a combination from Birka at the bell.
Okay, listen to me.
Boy, Manfredo looks like he's got to bite down a little bit here.
I just don't understand the strategic choice in the first round by Manfredo at all. And I frankly don't think he can win that fight.
You know what I love, Wally? Just one round about Birka. His sense of distance again. He just really has great range. He's in the right spot.
Yeah, you can just see like his legs are planted strongly in the ring. There's a big right hand.
Yeah, he's not a mover at all. But
I don't understand Manfredo's tactics.
Manfredo said, come on, I'll take your best. Remember against Calzaghe, he took his best and they stopped the fight.
Yeah, 3 rounds. I mean,
he just stopped punch. He took 30 or 40 seconds off.
You just wonder, you know, what Píter Manfredo's aim is here. I mean, the aim should be to win the fight. You hope he's not trying to prove a point to his hometown fans.
Manfredo did sneak a right hand in, but it's been Birka off the jab. You heard the corner. They want him to drive Manfredo back him up. He's landing effectively with that hook now. You know, I don't see overly wide shots from Birka.
Not yet.
He's really reined it in well.
You heard him with a right hand there.
And he's turned him. And here he goes again. Again, it's positioning, Wally. You know, he doesn't waste any motion.
I just don't understand, and I'll say it again. If I'm repeating myself, I apologize, but I just cannot get over the fact that Manfredo seems intent on fighting the other guy's fight.
And look at Birka. And Birka just backing up to create that space to unload that. He just really has that sense of range. It's just instinctual with him. He got hit there by with a jab. Misses. Now there's a wild shot from Birka. Manfredo's got to forget the single shots. Got to land that jab and move on this guy. Fight fast.
This is what you have to watch with Birka. When he thinks he has his man hurt is when he is likely to start getting wild.
Yeah. But Manfredo has not put punches together once.
Well, he just landed a pretty good right there.
He
slipped to the punch.
Yeah, he slipped it well, and he's got to take some of those shots and maybe count.
Whoa!
Wow, look at this. Ruled a knockdown.
That looked like a push.
Look at Birka. Let's watch. Look at this.
Yeah, I agree with him.
Oh, he's incensed.
Oh, don't do that, man.
Ricky, look at this. As
look
we
at
widen out.
disqualified.
He almost could get DQ'd. He pushed Ricky Gonzalez off him.
That would be dumb. You know, he's had a history of losing points, losing his composure in fights.
Well, and being a dirty fighter.
And he came real close to it right there.
Headbutts. He stepped on Jadon Codrington's hand on the way down. Yeah. He hits behind the head. And he may get down and dirty here.
Well, I agree that I don't think that was a knockdown either, but you got to shake it off.
And it may be academic, but no, he zeroes in with a right hand. So Manfredo gets his 10-8 round here. Nice left hook. So lead left hook from Birka. He's battled his way back and shoved him around. You almost could say it could be a
All right, let's take a look at it. I thought it was a push. I thought they got tangled up with their legs here, and you can't see their legs.
Oh, that was terrible.
Yeah, that does not look like a clean knockdown.
Manfredo grazed the ground. Watch Manfredo's gloves here.
Yeah. They clearly were off balance. Yeah, Manfredo should have been wiped off, too.
It was like a double knockdown. Make it a double knockdown. Look how incensed Sakio Birka is.
See, this is what I was saying in the last fight. When Bundridge went down, he made no protest at all. Clearly, when you know you weren't knocked down, that's
guessing the benefit of replay, but make it a double knockdown. You know,
I first guessed it. I'm telling you what, man.
All right, it could be academic.
Like a knockdown.
That could be academic, but here comes Manfredo sticking that jab out. First time he's put punches together, the double jab. Birka has got to get back on his game. He was very effective in the first round, also first part of that second round, but then he was put on the floor. No matter how he got there, it was ruled a knockdown.
Yeah, and as such, you have to score it, but as you pointed out, it could be a 10-9 round for Manfredo, and that's the way I scored it, because I thought it was all Birka's round except for that.
Yeah, Birka walks into a punch there. Now Manfredo's in tight, and he lands with the right hand, but Birka with power shots as he rips.
Oh, man.
Manfredo's on the ropes and in trouble. He's in trouble.
I'll tell you what, he's got nobody to blame but himself.
Let's see what happens here. He's got to hold on. Birka shoved him down. But the ropes held him up. The ropes held him up. And watch Manfredo. Let's watch. He says, forget about it. You don't have anything. I doubt it. That knockdown in the second round looks academic. Manfredo may not get out of this. Third. Not holding on. He's about to cave in, it looks like. Birka may punch himself out. Ricky Gonzalez taking a big look. Remember, it was Manfredo who didn't punch back against Joe Calzaghe and said, I was just laying in the woods. Is he again? His legs look shot, Wally.
Well, Nick, you know what? As I was saying,
right hand.
He's got nobody to blame but himself.
Let's see if he gets out. Look at that uppercut. Here's the uppercut from Birka. Body shots. Look at all the time left in this round.
Good counter left hook by Manfredo.
How can Manfredo survive this? He's through the ropes. The ropes almost holding him up. His legs are gone.
Ricky Gonzalez
too much punishment. Finally, Ricky Gonzalez calls it off. And Manfredo has nobody to blame, as you said, and also for not punching back. Was he capable of it? I don't know.
I think there's a reason why he didn't punch back.
Well, no, but he didn't punch back against Calzaghe, and he complained that he wasn't that hurt.
We'll see what he says tonight.
He was dead. I thought he was dead on his feet, Wally.
We have some things coming into the ring. People are not happy about this.
Yeah, well, we just...
you know what? You can't argue with the stoppage. I realize
Jim is right.
There's a lot of fans here of Manfredo, and they're upset, but you can't argue with that.
If Ricky Gonzalez righted or wrong, he sure did it with conviction. The first knockdown scored against Birka was questionable, but that was the right stoppage. I agree, Wally.
I mean, you know, Ricky Gonzalez could have broken the action when Manfredo went between the ropes. That, you know, is technically a knockdown. He was outside the ring. He was hurt. He let him come back in. Let's see it. We'll take another look at it.
All right, early in the round, this is the beginning of the end when Sakio Birka went on attack mode.
And here you'll see that Manfredo should never be on the ropes against this guy unless he had absolutely no choice, and he certainly did have a choice. He chose to fight this fight in close, and you see he just cannot stand up to the firepower of Birka. And at this point, it was just a matter of time. And what are you showing the referee at that point? You're not showing the referee that you're still in the fight.
All right, but now, not punching back.
That's what I'm saying.
Ropes holding him up.
First knockdown, he knocked Píter
The
down.
ropes, by the way, are very loose here and really did not help Manfredo here. You'll see it here. He goes between the ropes. And every punch now coming hard from Birka. And you see that how wide the ropes are spread there.
Birka
right there. See, right there, Ricky Gonzalez could have jumped in.
Well, he's throwing him around now.
Yeah, I mean, you know, it's tough to argue with